Tina and Tia Clayton versus Julien Alfred. Monaco Diamond League 2025 Showdown. Can either of the twins defeat Julien Alfred? Plus, Cheyenne Salmon's good deed. And can Noah Lyles reclaim his 200 meters dominance as he takes on Letsile Tebogo? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know the next video drops. We drop a video at least once there in Peter Lloyd World. Also, enjoy the content. Please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, we are starting off this one with an amazing story that features one of our favorites, channel favorites here, the remarkable Cheyenne Salmon 400 meter hurdle sensation, who will be representing the island of Jamaica at this year's World Championships 2025. The young lady, who is beautiful within and without, demonstrated her beauty by this act of kindness. Now, you know what impressed me about this whole thing? Cheyenne Salmon didn't want this young lady to know who she was. So she was just doing this because she's such a good person. Cheyenne, big up, queen, big up. People, take a listen.
Guys, me did a shopper's fair a while ago. So me I buy grocery. I buy grocery with 10,000 cash and $10,000 on a progressive card. So that would have been 20,000. When me reach up a cashier, me I cash, me check them here first. So me I cash out. Me give them the card. People them say $0 on the card. Me say what? 10,000 for the on the card. Them say no, $0 on the card. Anyway, cash out this out of the 10,000 cash me have. And say, alright then. Me I go do the do and go home. Right? I go so bop on the change left my cash out that one yeah. So my cash out that one yeah, me I put back the rest of stuff them. One good Samaritan the right behind me. Good Samaritan the right behind me cash out that one here for me. Guess what she name, people? Cheyenne Salmon, track star, Jamaican runner, 400 erg meters. Me give thanks and grateful. When the girl said me can pay for them for you, me say really? She say yes. Me say you sure? She say yes. Her auntie said to her, said, tell her who you be make she can cheer for you. Me say you're athlete cause your face look familiar. She say yes. Come on, Cheyenne, your heart is clean and your heart is good. I never get this yet in my life. Anytime I see people, I give people things up on TV, me I watch it. I see come on my doorstep, I feel good. When I see me shock and overwhelmed and happy at the same time. Thank you, girl. Hope God bless you. And I hope you run your race them and win medals every time. Good Samaritan the right behind the cash out. And you have to be goal, you know, but every time you run you get a medal. Yeah man, keep on being the good girl you are. Cheyenne Salmon.
Cheyenne, you are a sweetheart. You're truly a good person. And you know, the universe will continue to bless you. Okay, so we have some not so positive news that we're going to lay on you. Two of my favorite sources of news, not just regional news, track and field news, but news in general. Well, okay, you know what? Let me just read this. Deon Jackson Miller reported, I'm really sorry to hear that Loop News and Sports Max are being closed. Both entities brought much needed diversity to a shrinking media landscape in Jamaica and the region. My heart and good wishes go out to all affected staff, especially our fellow journalists. And same here, Deon Jackson Miller. I am a huge fan of both Loop News and Sports Max. In fact, I was a big up Sports Max and Loop News. And you know, I mean, I'm not quite sure how to respond to this because truly the diversity is needed in terms of the media, and the staff, the management, The journalists were all top tier. So I'm hoping for the best for all of them. You are remarkable people and your presence will be missed. And the truth is, while you are here, honestly speaking, your presence was felt. So we're going to do our little review of the upcoming Monaco Diamond League, which features some of Jamaica's top tier athletes and some of our favorites, including the now once again national champion in the women's 100 meters hurdles, the remarkable Megan Tapper, who at this year's Jamaica National Championships 2025 shattered her previous personal best and regained her title as Jamaica National Champion in the women's 100 meters hurdles. Tapper ran 12.34 to take the win ahead of Akiba Nugent, who ran 12.41 to take second place.
Sent off, great start for Tapper. Nugent also there as well.
That was a blistering run by Megan Tapper. Now, Megan Tapper will be competing at the Diamond League Monaco 2025, which starts this Friday, July the 11th. She'll be taking on a stacked field and will be the only Jamaican representing in this event at this Diamond League meet. In her first international outing since becoming the newly minted Jamaican national champion in this event, she takes on Aaliyah Armstrong, Devin Charlton, Digita Kambunji, Masai Russell, Grace Stark, Nadine Visser. This is a heck of a line of people. Grace Stark has been pretty much unbeaten for quite some time. Digita cannot be taken lightly. In fact, this is a great lineup. So we'll be able to test. Well, Megan will get an opportunity to test her mettle. She's on a streak, and I think she will rep really well here. Want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Megan Tapper could take the win here? Because truly, with her new PB, she could. She actually could. In the women's 400 meters hurdles at the Monaco Diamond League, Jamaica's Anjanette Knight, who took second at the Jamaica National Championships 2025, will be representing the island's colours. Anjanette Knight, who ran second in a time of 54.52 behind the winner, Tia Clayton, who ran 53.81, and Cheyenne Salmon, who took third in 54.65. At the Jamaica National Championship 2025, will be the sole Jamaican competing in this event at the Monaco Diamond League 2025.
Best night, and she's been running very well this season. Can she be in that kind of form? Tia Clayton, though, has had a fantastic start to this one, and she continues to lead them through. Cheyenne Salmon also trying to keep in touch. Anjanette Knight in distance as well, with Sadiq Walker rounding up the top four. It's Clayton, Knight, and Cheyenne Salmon. Tia Clayton reaches for the hurdle and gets there. She's in charge of this one, ahead of Knight and Salmon. Tia Clayton, against all prognostication, is the national champion in 2025. Ahead of Anjanette Knight and Cheyenne Salmon, 53-74.
Big.
Knight will have a tough task here because she takes on Femme Kebal as well as Anna Cockrell and Dalia Mohammed, who seems to be getting back into her best form after stating in Jamaica at the inaugural Grand Slam track that she was resigning from track and field this year. So those are the names she'll have to get around: Femme Kebal, Anna Cockrell and Dalia Mohammed. Now in the men's high jump, we have two Jamaican men representing: Ramin Beckford and Raymond Richards.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World Merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World Merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
Nikisha Price will be representing for the island at the Monaco Diamond League in the women's 400 meters. She, of course, won this event at the Jamaican National Championships 2025, defending her title in that event. Now, this is not her race. This is her running her PB and new national record for Jamaica last year at the London Diamond League 2024. Take a gander. I should state that Nikisha Price won in 49.97, which was her first time running below 50 seconds so far for the 2025 season. That, I believe, means this is a good place for her to be. As I said, this is her not at the Jamaican National Championships. This race is her running her personal best and the Jamaican National Champion national record in this event at the London Diamond League 2024. Price ran 48.57 in this instance. Now she'll be taking on also a stacked field in the women's 400 meters at the Monaco Diamond League. In my opinion, the persons to watch are clearly Rashidat Adelike, who she went to school with, Lyle Claver, Malide Paulino. I think those are the persons that she will have to be looking at. But I'm hoping that she will once again lower her time. Remember, there's a whole 2 months left before the World Championships. Now, this young man who's been on fire, Jordan Scott in the men's triple jump, who became the national champion in that event at the Jamaican National Championship 2025, will be repping the island in the men's triple jump. Scott, however, has been on a massive winning streak in the men's triple jump in the Diamond Leagues. As far as I know, he has done 4 Diamond Leagues. He has won 3 and won silver in the 4th. He's just absolutely on fire, and I'm expecting him to continue the same form at the Monaco Diamond League. Awesome performance, King. Big up to you. Now, we have not seen Noah Lyles race pretty much all season, my memory serves me correctly, certainly all of the open season. Well, he has landed in Monaco, and he will be taking on this young man, Letsile Tebogo, who in his last race on last weekend in Eugene, Oregon at the Prefontaine Classic, the young man just looked like him up on fire, people. Botswana's Letsile Tebogo is, of course, the gentleman who denied Noah Lyles the Paris Olympic Games double, and this in the 200 meters. And I've been saying, I said it since last year or the year before, that Tebogo is the man to watch in the 200 meters. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen between these two men. The truth is, though, this will be Noah Lyles' very first race, so it's kind of hard to judge that fact. But technically speaking, Tebogo was injured early in the season, and I think that might have been his second race so far since he came back from injury, and ran that insane 19.76. Take a look. Sorry. Tebogo won at the Prefontaine Classic in a world leading time of 19.76, ahead of Courtney Lindsay, who ran 19.87. Oregano came third, running 19.94. Jamaica's Brian Neville was in that race and delivered a time of 20.25. Tebogo looked as if he was on fire.
From Courtney Lindsay. Courtney Lindsay leading at the moment. Tebogo trying to come back, and Tebogo so strong through that second half and easing away there, and he takes it there. 1976. That is quick. Plus 0.7. Well, he hadn't broken 20 seconds before today. This season he has now.
Now, there are no Jamaicans slated to run in the men's 200 meters at the Monaco Diamond League, but people, I don't know about you, but me just want to see what's going to happen between Tebogo and Noah Lyles. No, Noah Lyles' name is not here, but he has landed in Monaco, according to World Athletics, and he will be competing in the men's 200 meters. I am very curious to see what kind of form he's in. Can he defeat Tebogo? Now, these two young ladies, Tina and Tia Clayton, the world's fastest twins, take on Julien Alfred, the reigning Olympic champion in the women's 100 meters. Now, at last Saturday's, was it last Saturday's? Well, the Prefontaine Classic last weekend, Tia Clayton did not turn up. We know that she was injured, so I'm really not sure if we will see her at the Monaco Diamond League. I'm hoping to. And the fact of the matter, in that race, the race was really just between Julien Alfred and Melissa Jefferson Woodall, who's just upon fire, absolute fire. And of course, Melissa won, maintaining her unbeaten record thus far for the 2025 season outdoors in the women's 100 meters, and delivering a heck of a time also. So Jefferson won in 10.75, which is one hell of a time. Alfred ran 10.77, season's best by Marie-Josée Talou Smith, who ran 10.90, and Tia Clayton came fourth in 11.02.
Terry in 3. Jefferson Wooden gets out sharper than Alfred. Richardson gets left a little bit. Clayton trying to get into it, but the Olympic champion just trying to get ahead. But Jefferson Wooden is hanging on at the moment. The American has got it. And look at the time, 10.75. Jefferson.
Now, this upcoming race at the Monaco Diamond League in the women's 100 meters is another very stacked field, because you see it features this young lady, Joshua Sears, who is, people shall blaze. The Golden Gala, she's a blaze. Zoe Hobbs, but I think the people to look out for here is Julian, Tina and Tia, if they're both there, and Sears. I think the race is between Julian, Tina and Tia, if they're both there, and Sears. That's my opinion. Now, according to World Athletics right now, the top 7 women in the 100 meters thus far for 2025 features Melissa Jefferson Woodall with her time of 10.73, which is fire. Alfred's time of 10.75 puts her at number 2. Number 3 is Tina Clayton with her 10.81. TT Terry is 4th with 10.85. Sears 10.85, also sharing 4th. In 6th, Tia Clayton with that 10.86. 10.87 is Charlton, and Jamije Ford with 10.87. So both the Clayton twins are in that top 7. Can they defeat Julien Alfred? Now, this of course is my 2 cents. Look, Alfred is on fire. She has had 1 defeat over the 100 meters so far this year. She has had 1 defeat this year, period, and it was against Melissa Jefferson, and that was a close battle. Tina Clayton was at least a meter behind, as was at least a meter and a half behind, with Marie-Josée Talou Smith in 3rd, somewhere between the 2 upfront winners and Tina Clayton. So can Tina Clayton defeat Julien Alfred? Now, I have to say that it is imperative to understand that this is her first real race since becoming Jamaican national champion. We have seen her consistently improving over the season, and I'm sure that there must have been some jitters. She probably tightened up a little bit. She is not as experienced as her sister at this level, which is a weird thing to say. Her sister has ran more 100 meters in the last 12 months than she has, and I think that is a factor. Can she defeat Julien Alfred at the Monaco Diamond League? Honestly, I think she has like a 20% chance of beating her. I think Julien Alfred presently has the advantage because she's been pretty much winning all year. She has had her first defeat, and I think she's going to want to make a statement, meaning Julien Alfred. And Alfred is just not the kind of person who wants to lose. Now, Tia Clayton is the same exact thing, but I think Tia Clayton has some degree of ring rust. Remember, Tia Clayton is just hitting that 10.81 time frame. I think it's going to take a while for her to lower that. So at this point, honestly, I would have thought that if Tia Clayton is in the race, because she has less ring rust and a little bit more experience at this level, and being a top tier at this level, I would more give Tia Clayton the advantage. But I'm not saying it is impossible for Tia Clayton to actually win against Julien Alfred. I'm simply saying the odds are 20% that she could win under these circumstances. And she's going to have a battle on her hands. Sears is getting better and better. But I think Tina should be able to walk away with, at the very least, second place. And she should be able, depending on ring rust, to push Julien Alfred. And like I said, I do believe that she has a 20% chance of winning. Now, I'm saying this to say I don't believe Tia Clayton will be there to run. If Tia Clayton is there to run, then I think both girls push each other even further, and that will increase the chances of either of them taking on Julien Alfred and beating her to about 30%. But at this point, I'm giving the race to Julien Alfred, with Tina taking second, Sears taking third. That's just my opinion. Not dismissing Aliyah Hobbs. She's always dangerous. Now, Noah Lyles and Tebogo. I'm expecting Tebogo to win. I think Tebogo is not at all intimidated by Noah Lyles. He doesn't give two hoots about him one way or the other. I don't mean he dislikes him. I just don't think he sees Noah Lyles as any major factor. And Tebogo on fire is Tebogo on fire. And Tebogo has that. He has the speed and he has the raw strength. Now, we can never underestimate Noah Lyles, because Noah Lyles, people, has, again, last year, that win at the Olympic Games taught me to not underestimate Noah Lyles, because honestly, I never think him have no chance in hell for win. I didn't even see him in the top 3. I swear to God. But I have to also say this is Noah Lyles' first race. I'm not quite sure what to expect. I heard that he was injured, and then I heard he wasn't injured. I don't know what's going on there. But he has a whole 2 months to improve, so this should be very, very interesting. But Tebogo is not going to go down without a massive fight. What are the odds of Noah Lyles beating a Tebogo on Friday at the Monaco Diamond League? I would say his odds are about 40% he could win. I am still giving that race to Letsile Tebogo, honestly, under these circumstances. Now, I think Monaco Diamond League is going to be fire, people. I am looking forward to it. Megan Tapper. Can Megan Tapper win? Honestly, I think she has a 50-50 chance of winning. Her PB of 12.34, her execution while doing that PB was textbook perfect, technically perfect, and the speed has clearly improved. She's definitely in the conversation. But let's see where her head will be at here. Being in the conversation and knowing that you can win are two unrelated subject matters. She has been used to catching up. Just like how Akira now knows that she can win. Akira is there. Russell, they know how close the women's 100 meters hurdles is. So what are the odds for Megan Tapper winning? I think about 20% at this point. But if she wins, I would not be surprised. Tapper is a fierce competitor and a true talent. And you know me love Megan Tapper. Love. Megan Tapper, me love you. Now I know that I've not been posting as regularly, but like I said, people may have some personal family business dealing with, and family comes first. But we are doing our best, and we are really grateful for those of you who are patient enough to wait on the post. Now to my friends over there at Sportsmax, sending out love and support. You are incredible and you will be missed. You made a massive difference, not just in Jamaica and in the region. Loop, same exact thing. We kind of need, we have a lot of people in this niche now, and we kind of need pro journalists, because, you know, let me just careful what I say. We need pro journalists. We just do. That's a fact. Almost everything I present to you, I check with pro journalists to ensure. I do mess up occasionally to ensure that I'm getting it right. Okay. Now don't forget. Well, so this of course is my 2 cents. Noah Lyles, 40% chance of winning. Tia Clayton, 20% chance. Tia, 30% chance of beating Julien Alfred. Megan Tapper, 20 to 25% chance of winning. This, of course, is my 2 cents. I want to hear your thoughts. You agree with me or disagree with me? This video is going on a little longer than I had anticipated. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so very much. Now, don't forget to support the channel. Check out our merch store at printify.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless us.